Welcome to the Base to Pickle Show. It's the Thursday edition. We're in the Miami studios. I'm Uncle Muggs alongside Raul de Castro.
Uncle Muggs, I'm excited for this week's episode because we were at Pictona at Holly Hills covering the All Florida Pro League, and it was a fantastic event.
Yeah, Holly Hills is right outside Daytona Beach. Pictona has 49 courts, 12 of them are under roof, and we were in the shade in the 1,200-seat stadium court.
Yeah, that shade was nice, but the breeze was beautiful because it felt like we were in the AC. Now, we've got something special, a way to get to know all the players, and it's called the Speed Up. You're going to get to know the players on a personal level.
So you're not going to want to miss this week's show from Pictona at Holly Hills.
Take a look.
Welcome to the Base to Pickle Show. Today we're at Pictona in Holly Hill following the All Florida Pro League. I'm Uncle Muggs alongside Raul de Castro.
Today's another great day of the All Florida Pro League. This is stop number 2. I'm excited to hear and see what happens with all the teams today. And we're going to talk to some of the players. Can't wait to meet some of them and have you guys learn about each player as well.
That's right. We're going to interview the players, the event organizer, the host, the fans, and a whole lot more right here on the Base to Pickle Show. And we're coming to you from a beautiful spot, Raul.
Oh, yeah.
Pictona has 49 courts, 12 are under roof, and one of them, where we are right now, is the stadium court that seats 1,200 people.
Yeah, I mean, Rainer Martins, we interviewed him about 2 weeks ago. That was, I believe, episode 2 of the Base to Pickle Show. We're under his roof today, and it's a beautiful facility, Uncle Muggs.
You know, he wasn't lying when he said that this place has everything. It's got a kitchen, which is a full restaurant. They have activities for the kids, camps, summer camps, and all kinds of weekly activities going on here at Pictona.
Yeah, and the All Florida League teams and David Tab, Martin, you know, his whole crew, they're going 1,000 miles and making everything come together. It's a beautiful thing. Club Pickle is in the house. This shirt is from Club Pickle. It feels so good. The fabric, the material is outstanding. Club Pickle, we're going to visit with you later.
Okay, so the All Florida State League has 8 teams in their league representing different cities throughout Florida. They're going to have 6 stops. This is stop number 2. The first one was at Punta Gorda at Pickleplex, and right now we're at Pictona, right outside Daytona Beach.
Let's learn a little bit about the 8 All Florida Pro League teams.
All right, Raul, there's 8 teams in Florida. David Tab has done a great job in placing them throughout the state of Florida. And like we mentioned earlier, there's going to be 6 stops in this league, and we're going to go to every single one of them. So let's start off with the Sarasota Manatees.
Yeah, we got the Sarasota Manatees. They were on our show. We had Ana Poyan in the show last time. This time we're going to get a couple other players. What other teams do we have?
Well, there's the Lakeland Palms, and they have our friend Mario Figueiredo.
That's right. And the Miami Blaze and the St. Pete Icebergs.
Also the GNV Swamp and the Fort Myers Flamingos.
And don't forget about the Old Town Bangers.
The Old Town Bangers and the Jacksonville Suns. And that rounds out the 8 teams that participate in the All Florida State League, run by David Tab, Martin, and Jay and his crew that always do a great job in covering these events.
Yeah, and we're at the beautiful Pictona at Holly Hill.
49 courts, 12 are under roof, and we're at the stadium court that seats 1,200, and you can tell by the action behind us that the fans are really getting into it right now.
Yeah, we've got a game going on behind us. Right now it's 22-22. There's a bunch of excitement between these players and the teams.
It's a tight match, and I'll tell you, I was looking at them a little while ago, and they're making these hard shots look really easy. Hey everyone, Uncle Muggs here, and the pickleball craze is going on right now. Did you know that there's a local pickleball news show right here in Florida? It's the Base to Pickle Show. This is a great show to watch if you're looking for a dose of Florida pickleball news and happenings. You can get results of past tournaments or watch our inventory of past and current matches. There's all you need to know about local pickleball events in your area. We'll have some special guests from all around the pickleball community. We'll speak with tournament directors, event organizers, sponsors, manufacturers, coaches, trainers, municipalities, and even pro players and fans. Pickleball is the fastest growing sport in the world right now, so don't miss out. You can catch the show live on YouTube every Thursday from 7 p.m. to 8:30. And if you miss a live show, you can find the recorded episode pretty easy. Just go to YouTube and type in Base to Pickle. And if you want Base to Pickle to cover your event, no matter where it is in Florida, please send us an email at brian.basetopickle@gmail.com or raul@basetopickle.com. We would love to visit your city soon. Welcome back to the Base to Pickle Show. We're at Pictona at Holly Hill following the All-Florida Pro League. It's Uncle Muggs alongside Raul de Castro.
Yeah, we've got a game going on behind us. Right now it's 22-22. There's a bunch of excitement between these players and the teams.
It's a tight match, and I'll tell you, I was looking at them a little while ago, and they're making these hard shots look really easy.
So right now, they just called a side out and a timeout.
We have the Fort Myers Flamingos going up against the St. Pete Icebergs here at center court at Pictona. And you're looking good, Raul. You're styling one of the Club Pickle shirts.
Yeah, man, I love it. This shirt feels so nice on me, and it's refreshing because, you know what? It cools down so I can feel the breeze passing through.
It is a nice day. It looks hot out there, but again, we're under the roof at Stadium Court here at Pictona, and one of our sponsors was nice enough to give us a couple shirts. I'll be wearing my Miami Blaze gear a little later in the show, but right now, Raul, let's go over last month. There was a stop at Punta Gorda. We were at Pickleplex. This very league had their very first matches, and let's go into some of those results.
Yeah, in the morning session, Uncle Muggs, the Fort Myers Flamingos went 1-2. The Miami Blaze went 3-0.
G&V and St. Pete Icebergs didn't win any games.
Yeah, they went 0-3.
And then in the afternoon session, the O-Town Bangers went 2-1. Sarasota Manatees went 1-2.
Yeah, and the Jacksonville Suns, they went 2-1, and the Lakeland Palms had a heck of a day. They also went 3-0, just like the Miami Blaze did.
We saw Mario Figueredo and Isabela Ochoa have a come-from-behind victory over Jacksonville at that session in Punta Gorda. And we expect the same here. It's a lot of competition. These are high-level players, and they're competing for some money at the end of the year.
Oh, yeah, I'd like to see these teams that went 0-3 win a few games. I want to see some excitement from them. They've got one, stop under their belt. I'm sure they're going to perform better than they did in that first stop.
The first stop at Punta Gorda last month was was a friendly affair. Everybody was getting to know each other. But I think the gloves have come off now. The competition has stepped up, and I think the friendliness and all the politeness has gotten out of the way, and these guys are ready to get it on here in Pictona.
They're going at it, that's for sure.
There's some good matches right now. We hope to bring you some more good matches, as well as some interviews from the players themselves, the event organizers, and of course you, the fans. We want you to be a part of the Base to Pickle show. Remember to catch us every Thursday on YouTube at Base to Pickle. And all of our handles are pretty simple, Raul. It's Base to Pickle. Hey, everyone. Uncle Muggs here. And the pickleball craze is going on right now. Did you know that there's a local pickleball news show right here in Florida? It's the Base to Pickle show. This is a great show to watch if you're looking for a dose of Florida pickleball news and happenings.
Way to win it. They were patient and found the spot to attack, and they got it done. Nice job by the St. Pete Icebergs.
All right, so we're back in Pictona, where we just witnessed the Icebergs defeat the Flamingos. And I think that series is tied now 1-1 because the Flamingos men's pair were victorious with our friend BK.
That's correct. It's 1-1. So right now they're going to take a little time out before they start the next match and go at it. We'll see what happens with that action from both teams.
All right, stay with us. We have a lot to cover here today at Pictona. We're going to have player interviews. We're going to talk to the host. Some sponsors. Aetna's here with Medicare Solutions. Pickleball, Club Pickle with the shirt that you're wearing.
That's right. Yeah, Club Pickle is the sponsor for all teams. So they've supplied all the teams with their jerseys. And they have, again, we've said it before, beautiful jerseys, beautiful designs. I just love them.
Okay, so we just witnessed the Icebergs defeat the Flamingos in mixed doubles. It was Bella Nelson and Maxims Kazjevs were victorious over the Flamingos, and it looks like they're getting ready to get going here.
Yeah, Bella was amazing, and she played with Simon Lejeune, I believe is how you pronounce it. I hope to have him later on the show so he can teach us how to pronounce his last name because it's unique.
Yeah, we'll get the right pronunciation. We're going to talk to the event organizer, David Tabb, and some of his guys. We're going to get Club Pickle over here and Joe to talk about the new material for the shirts and the uniforms that he's made up for the All Florida Pro League. Sorry. Welcome to the Base to Pickle show. We're at beautiful Pictona, Holly Hills, and with me is a special guest from Grace Agency representing Aetna. It's Linda DeGioia. Linda, welcome to the Base to Pickle show.
Thank you so much. It's great to be here.
So it's great to see that you're involved in pickleball. You're a sponsor of this particular event. Tell us a little bit more about Aetna and how they're involved with pickleball.
Sure. So Aetna Medicare Solutions, it's a nationwide company, present Medicare Advantage plans and other products as well. And some of the benefits that are available to pickleball players and other members is a fitness reimbursement that is available on certain plans in certain areas. And it can reimburse things like pickleball fees, pickleball paddles, and a variety of other fitness-related equipment and fees, not just for pickleball. So Aetna is really proud to sponsor this event and to be able to get the word out so that other people can take advantage of that.
All right, let me ask you this. How often do you play pickleball?
So I am an actual member of Pictona. I do not play as much as I want to. I work too much, no. But my husband and I, we make our way up here to Pictona on occasion.
All right, this is Linda DeGioia. She's on the Base to Pickle show. She represents Aetna. On behalf of Raul de Castro, I'm Uncle Muggs. This is the Base to Pickle show, and this was Linda DeGioia from Aetna.
Thank you so much.
Welcome back to the Base to Pickle show. We're at Pictona at Holly Hills, which is right outside of Daytona Beach, and we're watching the All Florida State League Mixed Doubles Division.
That's right. Let's take a look at the action. Here are the last 2 points of the match for the Fort Myers Flamingos, if they can pull that off. But
all right, the Icebergs are in the near court wearing the white and blue shirts.
And Flamingos are wearing the pink shirts.
So it's Paula Martir and Maxims Kastjevs for the Icebergs in the near court, and there we saw BK, and that looks like that's the end of the game.
All right, the Flamingos took that 21-17. So BK and his partner Florencia Razi.
So BK and the Flamingos stay hot here at the Pictona, and we'll be right back after a few messages.
Hey everyone, we're back with Club Pickle. Joe, the owner of Club Pickle, is going to share with us some new information regarding his line of clothing and jerseys. Joe, thanks for being back.
Thanks for having me. Yeah,
Base to Pickle.
always a pleasure. Yeah, we stop 2, new week, new month, new fabric. We're specializing this month on. We're focusing on court performance.
Okay.
So this is a new fabric. It's 80/20 poly, 4-way stretch, super breathable.
Nice.
Lightweight, airy, moisture wicking, designed for on-court play.
Yeah.
It's hot here in the summer.
That's right.
This is
I'm
gonna
wearing
get you-
one.
Yep, it's going to get you
And it
through.
feels great.
Yes, sir.
So, from the first one that I wore at the last stop, this
Yep.
is lighter.
Yep.
I feel, the breeze going through, and it feels really nice.
Yep.
And this design is amazing. He never ceases to amaze us with beautiful designs on his apparel.
Appreciate you.
Yeah. Let's get into the action because last game was wild. It ended at 22-24 in favor of Fort Myers Flamingos. So let's get into the action. They're at game 2. Let's take a look at center court.
Again, we're at the beautiful Pictona at Holly Hills, where they have 49 courts. 12 of them are under roof, and where we are is the 1,200-seat stadium court, where we're watching the Flamingos take on the Icebergs.
Right now, they are going back and forth. As you can see, they got a little net action there. They were able to return it, and Zing tried to speed it up, and it did not work. It stayed at the net. Let's see what happens here. A miscommunication there. They weren't sure who should take that.
David Tabb, my hat's off to David Tabb. He's done a wonderful job with this event. He has designed, I think, one of the most beautiful sets of uniforms because every team has a unique blend and style that anyone could like.
That's for sure. Right now, you saw that Bella got into the net and she was able to return that. And now here we have a lob. Nice. That was a nice drop off that lob, but they could not return it back once again.
All right, Uncle Muggs alongside Raul de Castro. Again, we're at Pictona. We're covering the All-Florida State League. These are semi-pro players. They're up-and-coming players, which someday they'd like to make it on the mainstream, on the MLP or the PPA or on a big tour. So they're cutting their teeth here, and we're following them, bringing you all the action right here on Base to Pickle.
Later on, we're going to have a little action on the outside courts as well, because we've got a couple teams playing out there, as well as the minor league pickleball. They also have amateur players playing out there in that league.
Right, this place is so big it could accommodate 2 tournaments and even more all at the same time. So we're going to follow some of that action on the outside courts for minor league pickleball, whom we spoke to one of the tournament directors the other day, Mia Dunnigan.
That's right. Mia Dunnigan shed some light on minor league pickleball, and that was a nice, interesting conversation with Mia.
All right, so if you want to get a hold of us, it's Base to Pickle. Catch us on YouTube, Instagram. Remember to subscribe, please like, and we'll bring you more of this content on the Base to Pickle show.
Yeah, and if you want us to visit your facility, don't forget to send us a message either via Instagram or YouTube.
All right, so Uncle Muggs and Raul de Castro at Pictona right outside Daytona Beach, and we'll be right back right after these messages. You can watch our show every Thursday live at 12:30 p.m. on YouTube and follow us on Instagram at Base to Pickle.
Thank you for watching the Base to Pickle show. We look forward to being in your city soon. And remember, pickleball is fun. Let's play.
Welcome back to the Base to Pickle show. We're at Pictona at Holly Hills. It's Uncle Muggs alongside Raul de Castro, and we're covering the All-Florida State League. The Icebergs from St. Petersburg are taking on the Flamingos from Fort Myers.
Yeah, right now it's a 15-9 score, and the Fort Myers Flamingos are leading. Let's cut into the action. Let's see what they're up to.
So our friend BK is in the far court in the pink shirts for the Flamingos.
Yeah, we've got Max on this side with the Icebergs. And the ladies, of course, we've got Paula with the Icebergs. And there she is.
I'll tell you, the action and the competition has stepped up here at the All-Florida State League. Our first stop was in Punta Gorda at Pickleplex, and right now we're in Pictona, which is in Holly Hill, just outside of Daytona Beach. I mean, we're literally half a mile from the beach.
Yeah, it's right on the beach. This is a great location. If you want to come vacation and play pickleball, this is a great stop.
Okay, so it's Paula Matir and Maxims Kazajevs for the St. Pete Icebergs, and they're in the near court wearing the white and light blue shirts with the dark shorts.
Yeah, and we got Florencia Rossi. She's with the Flamingos.
All right, her partner is BK. BK and his men's partner won earlier today on this very court.
And you know, Paula, she's with the Icebergs. She's a local player from the Broward County area.
You mentioned earlier, Raul, the ladies seem to have a lot of touch around the net, and they could play some excellent defense.
They do, and they hit the ball so hard, and they're really, really exciting to watch.
All right, Rossi's two-handed backhand goes into the middle of the net.
Yeah, she went for that one, but it was low on that return. It didn't really take a big hop. Uncle Muggs, later on we're going to have some of these players tell us about themselves with our Speed Up segment.
Yeah, it's a new segment on the Base to Pickle show. It's called the Speed Up segment, where we're going to ask these players and fans, you know, questions that are maybe not related to pickleball. Ask them what their favorite foods are, what their favorite movies are, what their pets' names are, and if they're dog people or cat people or hamsters or ferrets, snakes or what have you.
All right, so there you have it. A little action from the center court at Pictona.
It's 20-14 right now in favor of the Fort Myers Flamingos. Hopefully we'll get a couple of the interviews coming up in just a few minutes.
Yeah, as soon as they're done, we're going to try to get a couple of comments and bring it right to you guys.
And we're going to talk to the fans. And again, we're going to talk to our friends at Aetna that have Medicare solutions for you.
That's right. I hear that they've got free pickleball and paddles for those that are part of the Aetna group.
So we're going to have an Aetna rep here with us on the Base to Pickle show.
Soon.
It's the Base to Pickle show. This is a great show to watch if you're looking for a dose of Florida pickleball news and happenings. You can get results of past tournaments or watch our inventory of past and current matches. There's all you need to know about local pickleball events in your area. We'll have some special guests from all around the pickleball community. We'll speak with tournament directors, event organizers, sponsors, manufacturers, coaches, trainers, and even pro players and fans. Pickleball is the fastest growing sport in the world right now, so don't miss out. You can catch the show live on YouTube every Thursday. Welcome back to the Base of Pickle Show, and we're at Pictona at Holly Hills, just outside of Daytona Beach, following the All Florida Pro League.
That's right, and right now we've got the Fort Myers Flamingos. We've got BK and Florencia playing against the GMV Swamp.
They're playing a mixed doubles against TC Anderson and Kyler for the GNV Swamp, who are wearing the green tops with the dark shorts.
They're just finishing up their warm-up. The game's about to start any minute, and we're going to bring you into the action once they do start.
All right, so again, it's TC and Miss Rossi for the Fort Myers Flamingos, taking on TC Anderson and Kyler Pacquiao of the GNV Swamp right here at Pictona on the Base to Pickle Show. All right, here we go.
All right.
Michael Westcott is the referee for this match. He referees a lot of USA Pickles tournament, and he's one of the better referees out there.
And that one stayed at the net. So we've got Anderson serving right now.
All right, TC in the near court serving to BK.
And that one stayed at the net. So now we've got BK serving. And remember, folks, it's rally scoring, so it doesn't matter who's serving. If there's a fault, the team that faulted loses that point.
So unlike what you see in your recreational games where you play to 11, winner by 2, every shot counts here.
That's right. And that ball flew out.
All right, again, it's GNV Swamp versus the Fort Myers Flamingos, and we're at Pictona at Holly Hill, where we just spoke to the director, Reiner Martins, and his beautiful wife, Julie.
Yeah, what a wonderful couple. So pleasant, so knowledgeable about what's going on with the pickleball scene these days, too.
Yeah, he's not only the director of Pictona, but he is the CEO and was involved on the groundbreaking of this property, and it was 2 phases.
That's right.
They got everything done, and there's 49 courts here at Pictona. 12 of them are under roof, and the one that we're in seats 1,200 fans.
Yeah, and you know, they've got a pro shop here, a player pro shop here, and another pro shop in another building Mr. Reiner mentioned. And they're actually going to do some more construction because they're going to make a ginormous player pro shop. That's going to be special.
That's exactly what he said. So if you're in the area, I mean, this is almost it's almost like a worth a trip from anywhere in Florida to come. And if you're a pickleballer, you're really going to enjoy this place. It's a really, really great facility.
That's right. If you're hot, you can get under some cover, get some nice cool breeze, or get some AC.
Yeah, we could do this every weekend, right?
Love this place.
All right. So we're going to get some players, some fans. We're going to interview them, some sponsors. We're going to talk to Aetna. We're going to talk to Club Pickle.
Wait a second. Did you see that slam from BK? He had no mercy on that ball.
All right. That's BK from the Fort Myers Flamingos. He's been red hot today. He's won all of his matches.
Yeah, and Florencia just served. Florencia Rossi.
I was watching Rossi earlier today, and she's got one of the quickest hands that I've ever seen.
Yeah, she's got some hands, that's for sure. And we've got Bella in the area. We're going to try to get Bella to come talk to us in a minute if she's got time. Is that good, Bella? You've got time? When?
Right after this.
All right, she's going to go do something. She'll be back with us.
Right.
So, guys, stay in touch with us here because we've got Bella. She's a tremendous defender on the pickleball court.
We saw her a little while ago. She plays for the St. Petersburg Icebergs, part of the All Florida Pro League. And you can watch that and much more on our YouTube channel at Base to Pickle.
That's right. Yeah.
And we're back with the Base to Pickle show. We're at Pictona at Holly Hills, right near Daytona Beach, and it's Uncle Muggs alongside Raul de Castro.
Yes, we're back. We've got some action now with the Fort Myers Flamingos and the Miami Blaze. This is going to be a very, very interesting match because the Miami Blaze and the Fort Myers Flamingos, they went 3-0, if I remember correctly, at the last stop.
Fort Myers had a great stop last month in Punta Gorda at Pickleplex. But I'll tell you what, Raul, this place could very easily become one of my favorite locations to watch pickleball.
There's no doubt about it. My first time here, and I think it's already my favorite. I've got, a couple other places that I really love, like the National Pickleball Center. Right, that's another great facility. So it's hard to choose, but this one is really growing on me, along with the NPC.
I like the hospitality that they give us here. We talked to Reiner Martins and his wife Julie, who are the directors here at Pictona. They have a kitchen. They have a couple pro shops. There's 49 courts. 12 of them are on the roof, and one of them is the stadium court, which seats 1,200.
1,200. That's correct. And you know what? Looking around and thinking about it, Pictona is my favorite East Coast facility thus far. And of course, the NPC is on the West Coast. So we'll call it, even.
It'll be even, but it's probably my favorite venue so far that we visited here on the Base to Pickle show. Again, we're following the All Florida State League. It comprises of 8 different teams that are located throughout Florida. And right now on center court, we're taking a look at some action with the women's doubles. It's the Fort Myers Flamingos versus the Miami Blaze.
Yeah, we've got Christine Marseco playing right behind us, and she's local in the Broward County area.
Okay, Florencia Rossi is playing with the Fort Myers Flamingos, and they are in the near court. Miami is in the far court. And I'll tell you, these girls have some quick hands, Raul. I was watching them earlier.
Yeah, and they can really hit that ball hard.
So we'll let you enjoy some of this action. We'll watch high-level semi-pros here at the All Florida State League.
Yeah, you see that? She took that out of the air, returned it right back, and the Flamingo Fort Myers were not able to return it. So sometimes you catch them by surprise getting the ball out of the air versus letting it bounce.
All right, the All Florida State League is run by David Tabb and Martin, Jay, Chris. They do a great job. We talked to some of the sponsors already. From Aetna has Medicare Solutions. We're going to talk to Joe at Club Pickle, which gave you that beautiful shirt that you're wearing.
Yes, I love it. Joe has hooked us up here at Base to Pickle with a couple beautiful shirts. The designs are great. He's got a new fabric that he recently introduced, and I'm really loving it.
So All Florida State League is doing a spectacular job putting on these events, finding the right venues, giving these athletes an avenue to get promoted to a higher level league.
That's correct. All right, and that was not returned.
Now, these games are rally scoring up to 21.
That's right, and if it's tied, you have to win by 2. Earlier, we saw a game go 24-22.
Yeah, that was our friend BK and the Flamingos, who have been playing really well today.
They really have. Look at that.
Wow, there's a two-handed backhand smash there.
Yeah, by Rossi, Florencia Rossi. She's been playing really, really well all day. And they're taking a break. So what do you say we take a break and we'll get back to the Base to Pickle show after these messages? Tell us about what you've got in your hands.
We got some new replaceable pickle covers. These I just made as a handout to some of the pros on this stop. You can go on to clubpickle.co, upload a photo of your dog, of your family, of your girlfriend, and we'll put it on the cover for you.
Yeah, and if you have a partner, would you be able to take a picture and send in a picture with your partner and put it on here?
Absolutely.
I don't know if I would do that with Uncle Muggs though, right?
As long as they're good looking.
All right, guys. Well, take a look at this paddle cover. I love it because it's got a little unique thing. It's got a hook. And this hook, you put it up on the fence. And you mentioned something. You could put it up on your loop, whatever floats your boat, right?
Yeah.
But it's a great concept.
City, rep your city.
That rep your city. It's a great concept. I love it. It feels nice, and you keep your paddle nice. So, Joe, on behalf of Base to Pickle and my co-host Uncle Muggs, thanks for being back with us on the Base to Pickle show and sharing with us.
Always a pleasure.
Everything that's going on with Club Pickle.
Follow these guys.
We're back at Pictona with the Base to Pickle show. It's Uncle Muggs with Raul de Castro, and we're going to get right into the ladies' doubles action here on center court at Pictona.
Yeah, they just took a break. They reset, and the Miami Blaze are ready to go. Let's see what they can do now. Right now, we've got a 15-10 score with the Flamingos ahead by 5.
Okay, Brooke Caruso is the left-handed player in the far court. Her partner is Christy Marseco. We're looking at a pretty precise dink battle going on right here.
Yeah, that one just stayed at the net by a little bit. I think she took a little bit too nonchalantly, and the ball just didn't bounce high enough for her at that moment.
A little bit of power, a little bit of finesse from the girls here. You're getting a little bit of everything.
That's right. Did you see that? What happened with that ball right there? She hung it, like we say in baseball, you hang it, we bang it, and that's what, Brooke did in that one.
I tell you, you can't make very many mistakes at this level.
No, they're too good. They're too good.
Okay, 16-12 right now in favor of the Fort Myers Flamingos in center court at Pictona.
Yeah, and that was Grayson Hall with the serve. And she hits it out on the third shot.
Remember, it's rally scoring, so every point counts.
Yeah, and with rally scoring, every time there's a fault, they switch sides, and they alternate servers every single time.
So here's a tip for the recreational player. Did you see how the Miami team was just keeping the Flamingos back and just keeping them back on the baseline?
Yeah, that's correct. They did keep them back, and, they were hitting all the balls to Grayson Hall while Rozzy was just staying ready, and it worked for the Miami Blaze, keeping them back.
So I guess the tip here is that when your opponent is back, try to keep them back.
So she missed the ball, but she barely tipped it. So that's a point for the Flamingos.
Heads up there by the referee, because I wasn't even able to see that from where we're sitting.
Yeah, I couldn't tell that she actually hit it. But you know what? The referee is up close, and that's her job, and she's doing a great job. That one stayed at the net again.
All right, it's 15-18. Miami serving to Fort Myers. And we're at the Pictona at Holly Hill.
That's right. We're enjoying the weather underneath this beautiful covering that you're seeing above us. It's just, I feel so good in here. It's like you have a nice AC cool breeze while you're in here.
It's a warm, windy day here in Daytona Beach. The wind is blowing. We can't feel any effects of it at Stadium Court here at Pictona. They've done a great job with this facility. There's a kitchen here called, it's a restaurant called The Kitchen.
That's right. Uncle Muggs, I think I want to try the kitchen a little later. Out there, not in here.
Yeah, we don't want to be in this kitchen, but I want to be in the other kitchen, maybe with some burgers and fries and maybe a milkshake.
That sounds good. You got me at milkshake.
All right, there's some definite action going on here. I can hear the sound of a plastic ball getting shot around the court.
It's a beautiful sound.
All right, we're almost ready to wrap this game up. Fort Myers is serving 20-17.
Yeah, the rally goes to 21. And you must win on your serve. You can't win on the opposing team's serve.
All right, and Grayson Hall was just called for a foot fault. You rarely see that.
Yep, those are the little things in pickleball.
So Miami has the ball and they're serving. Let's take you back to live action here. This match is coming to a culmination soon.
All right, and here we go. The Flamingos have the ball. Will they be able to close out the game here?
Oh, Christine hits that one out of bounds, and that's going to be the match.
Yeah, she saw it. It was big, and she went for the kill, but could not get the ball down. And the Flamingos take that game.
All right, what do you say we go to a quick break and then come back to Pictona on the Base to Pickle show with a whole lot more interviews with the sponsors, with the tournament hosts, with some guests, fans, and the players right here on the Base to Pickle show.
Give him a besito, give him a kiss.
Give him a kiss. Kiss, kiss.
Kiss, give him a kiss.
I'm not going to make out with the dog.
No, kiss in the nose.
Kiss, kiss.
Everest, you're the best. You're the best.
Kiss, kiss.
We're back on the Base to Pickle show. We're at Pictona at beautiful Holly Hill. It's Uncle Muggs alongside Raul de Castro, and we're covering the All-Florida State League.
That's right. The All-Florida State League right now, we're watching the Miami Blaze go up against Fort Myers Flamingo. And you know what? Fort Myers Flamingo came right out of the gate with fire. They won that first set, and now the Miami Blaze have come back with 2 games. This is the last game. If they go 2-2, if the Flamingo can come back and win this, then they have to go to a dream breaker. So let's see what happens.
Yeah, the Flamingos have been hot behind BK, our friend, and they are struggling here a little bit against the Blaze.
Yeah, right now it's 8-3 in favor of the Blaze.
All right, BK and Rossi are in the far court. They're wearing the pink tops for the Fort Myers Flamingos. Val Bonata is in the near court along with Christine Manseco for the Miami Braves. Bonata is the left-handed player, and they're wearing the black short shirts with the pink trim.
That's right. And I can't say it enough. I love these jerseys and these designs that these teams have.
David Tabb and his crew have done an excellent job in designing all the logos and the uniforms in collaboration with Club Pickle and our friend Joe.
That's right. And I love how they've broken up the day. Half the league plays in the morning, the other half plays in the afternoon. It's a beautiful setup.
So the teams that we did not see earlier, we will see this afternoon. We're at Pictona at Holly Hill, which is just outside of Daytona Beach. I'm Uncle Muggs alongside Raul de Castro.
Yeah, we've got the Fort Myers Flamingos and the Miami Blaze playing behind us. And you know what? I'm excited about the rest of the day because we've got 4 more teams coming on the courts to play and show us what they've got.
So the All-Florida State League is made up of 8 teams throughout Florida. 4 of them play in the morning, 4 of them play in the afternoon. We've already watched some action here at Pictona, and we're waiting for the other 4 teams to arrive.
That's correct. After the Miami Blaze and Flamingos play, I'm looking at the 4 teams that are coming on. What are the first 2 teams, Uncle Muggs?
We're going to have the O-Town Bangers, and they're out of Orlando, and the Sarasota Manatees.
That's right, and the other 2 are the Jacksonville Suns as well as the Lakeland Palms. And from the Lakeland Palms, we talked to Mario at the first stop, so we're going to get someone to talk to us from one of the other teams in this stop.
So don't go away. There's a lot of action coming up, and a lot of player interviews are coming your way. All right, welcome back to the Base to Pickle Show. We're at beautiful Pictona in Holly Hills. And with me, I have a participant of the All-Florida State League. He plays for the GNV Swamp, and his name is T.C. Anderson. T.C., welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
All right, so I understand that you were a former soccer player, and this is the first racket sport that you pick up, and you're playing in a semi-pro league. How does that happen?
I have a very competitive dad. One day we lost to our neighbors. It was like my first time playing pickleball. Ever since then, he was like, TC, we got practice. And then I got addicted to it ever since then. I got my friend Jahan start playing with me. He was my roommate in college for soccer. Haven't looked back, haven't touched a soccer ball since I picked up pickleball paddle, so been loving it.
You know, that's not only amazing, but that's mind-blowing that you could get to this level in a year and a half and compete with these athletes. What's your take on the league so far? I think David Tabb and his crew have done a great job so far.
Yeah, I think it's been fun. It's just a great opportunity for athletes at this level to get more good competition. Usually you have to go to a big APP or PPA tournament to play people at this level. It costs a lot of money and you only get to play a few games. So it's good to be able to have this league to consistently play against these good players for 6 months in a row.
So, okay, TC, are you ready for what we call the speed-up round?
I'm ready.
On the Base to Pickle Show, we're going to ask you a few quick questions, and you just got to give me the quickest answer that comes to your mind.
Got you.
I'm going to take it easy on you at first. What's your favorite food?
Sushi.
What's your favorite car?
Jeep, Grand Cherokee.
Cat guy or dog guy?
Dog.
Where are you from?
Gainesville, Florida.
All right. Thank you, TC. I appreciate you being on the Base to Pickle Show.
Of course.
We'll make sure to catch you on the next stop, and hopefully we can have you up here on the booth once again. And this is TC, your son from the GNV Swamp, right here on the Base to Pickle Show.
Thank you, guys.
All right, everyone, we're back on Base to Pickle, and we've got Brooke Caruso from the Miami Blaze. Dave, Brooke, you guys were on fire. The Flamingos got on you the first game, but then you guys took off. Before we get into those matches, Brooke, tell us about you and where you're from and how you got into the All-Florida Pro League.
Yeah, so I currently live in St. Pete, Florida, grew up in New Jersey, and also Amelia Island, Florida. And my dad actually introduced me to pickleball a couple of years ago.
Nice.
And past couple of years, I've just been, really grinding and just really enjoying the sport. And I don't know, I just saw the Florida tryout and I was like, let's go. So
awesome.
Yeah.
And you loved it.
I do. I love it. Yeah. I was addicted to pickleball the first time I played.
The first time you played,
Yeah.
you were like, this is my sport.
I was like, this is what I'm going to do with all my free time.
Wow, that's amazing. And now you're in the All Florida Pro League, and
Yes.
you're like on your way up in the world of pickleball. And it's exciting to watch you play because, man, you've got some speed ups and you slow the ball down so perfectly.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, it's awesome. I loved watching you today. Now, what was the whole strategy behind your guys' play today? Because, like I mentioned, you know, the Flamingos came and beat you that first game, and then you guys came back and took it.
Yeah, so Mike and I play mixed doubles really well together. We are actually undefeated as a team, me and him so far. So, you know, we're always looking to just go off from us. So I think that, you know, even though after the first game, we were like, all right, we got this, because we're very confident when we play with each other.
Yeah.
And, yeah, he's just a joy to play with.
So he's always the positive and always motivating you as well.
Well together, and I don't know, like, I trust him on the court, he trusts me, and I just think that we just play the same style and it works.
Yeah, and you know, you said one word that makes a lot of sense when you're playing as a team: trust. If you don't trust the person next to you to do what they've got to do, then you feel like you've got to do it all, and you know, you're taking shots that you probably shouldn't take, and that doesn't happen, is what it sounds like.
Yeah, so I love, as a girl in mixed doubles, for my partner to take the thirds and for me to poach, which is pretty abnormal for mixed doubles. And so I trust his drives, I trust his thirds every time, so I'm able to get up and like put that pressure on. So he kind of knows he's doing that, and I know my role, and I think that, you know, we just like the way each other plays, and it just works.
Okay, so now we're gonna get into a little game that we like to call the speed up.
Okay.
What's your favorite food?
Pasta.
What's your favorite animal?
A cat.
What's
it's a dolphin. It's totally a
Oh,
dolphin.
is it a cat or is it a dolphin?
It's
Come
definitely
on.
a dolphin, but I have a cat.
All right. And if you say, you know what, my favorite color is what?
Blue.
What is my favorite car?
Tesla.
All right, Tesla girl. And what's your favorite movie?
Oh my gosh, my favorite movie. I'm not good at this. I don't know, maybe Harry Potter. I'm currently watching The Hobbit for the first time. I never watched Lord of the Rings, but I'm a big fan so far.
Okay, so we'll go with Harry Potter?
Yeah, we'll go with Harry Potter.
All right. Brooke, it was a pleasure getting to know you. And
great talking to you.
Talking to you. Thank you for stopping in
Yeah,
the Base
of
to
course.
Pickle show. And on behalf of my co-host, Uncle Muggs, thank you for being on the Base to Pickle show.
Awesome, thanks for having me.
All right.
We're back to live action here at Pictona.
Yeah, the Jacksonville Suns, the Lakeland Palms, the O-Town Bangers, and the Sarasota Manatees, they're going to be on court. But now let's watch BK. And did you see that big-time drive that he just had?
Yeah, we're watching the mixed doubles division here at the All Florida Pro League. It's BK and Miss Rossi in the near court for the Flamingos wearing the pink. And in the far court for the Miami Blaze, we have Christine and Val. Val's the left-handed player.
Yeah, right now we've got the Miami Blaze winning 16-13 against the Flamingos.
I tell you, all the games have been hard fought, Raul. None of them have been a walk away by any means.
Yeah, no, 100%. Right now the Flamingos need to get back into this game, score some points, and put pressure on the Blaze, because if not, it's over for the Flamingos. It would be a 3-1 day for the Miami Blaze against the Flamingos.
We're watching the All Florida Pro League. These are pro athletes. They are not amateurs by any means. They are professionals, and you can tell by the quality of play.
Yeah, 100%. I love it. And you know, one thing that I really enjoy when I watch these pros, no matter what happens with their point, they give each other a high five or, you know, tap that paddle. Just as like, let's go, or yes, we did it, you know? I love it.
Yeah, there is a team concept here, which makes it very exciting. So when you're not playing, the teams are cheering on their co-workers, I guess.
That's right. They're colleagues. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. There's a beautiful camaraderie between all the different players and teams and team captains. I like and I love the vibe that, you know, is around all of pickleball.
Well, right over our shoulder is some live action going on. Try to get that for you up on the screen. There we go.
And Rosie, again, she really can hit that ball and place it. Look at that.
She's got one of the quickest set of hands that I've seen out here today.
And BK smashes that. He does not miss with that.
All right, BK and Rossi are in the near court. They play for the Fort Myers Flamingos. Remember, you can catch our Base to Pickle show on Thursdays on YouTube at Base to Pickle. You can watch us on Spotify.
Yeah. Actually, listen to us on Spotify. And you know what? If you're not driving, Spotify does now have a video podcast mode, so they can actually watch on Spotify as well.
It's really easy to watch the inventory of videos that we have up there already. We have some excellent interviews with the good doctor, Dr. Bartoldi. We have coaches on there.
Yeah, and we have the Pictona founder, Rainer Martins. We had a little chat with him earlier, and it was just wonderful. And his wife, Julie, is also wonderful.
That's right. Reiner and Julie Martins run this place. They have since the inception, and they do an excellent job.
Yeah, it's wonderful. And there's the paddle tap. I love it. No matter what happens with the point, they're like, let's go.
Okay, so this match is getting down to the wire. It's 20-19. The Flamingos are up, and this could be game point right here.
The Flamingos need this win.
There they go.
That does it. The Fort Myers Flamingos come back and win it, and now it's a 2-2. You can see them high-fiving right behind us, and they're happy because they're like, yes, we live on, and they're going to the, what? Dream Breaker.
The Dream Breaker. This is a special added way to untie a match.
That's correct. They play a singles match, and that singles match is a male versus male. They go 4 points at a time, and it doesn't matter who scores the 4 points. It can be 2-2, 3-1. Then they switch to the females, and the females play 4 points as well. And this match goes to, I believe it's 15.
All right, we're going to have more on this match. We're going to have some special interviews with a few of the players.
We are here back in the Base to Pickle show with Bella and Max from the St. Pete Icebergs. Welcome to the Base to Pickle show. Thanks for taking time out of your day to meet us here after your matches. I know you guys are like, something else we got to do, but no. That was Max, I think. Bella's like, he goes when I go.
Not
so
me,
we're
I'm
doing
here.
this. All right, guys. Well, I wanted to ask you, where are you guys from? Bella, let's start with you.
So we're both from like the Delray area. Well, I live more in Boca.
Okay.
And yeah, we play pickleball in South Florida.
Nice. And you're also, Max, from Boca?
Well, originally I'm from Europe.
Okay.
Latvia,
Okay.
that's the name of the country, but now I live in Delray.
And have you both always played tennis or racket sports, or you come into the sport from something else?
Well, for me, I played tennis all my life. I played D1 college, and now once I finished college, I transitioned to pickleball.
Okay, nice. What about you, Bella?
For me, I played volleyball my whole life. My mom played professionally in Brazil.
Nice.
So it kind of ran in the family, and I played all up until 3 years ago when I went full pickleball.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So you've been playing pickleball for 3 years.
Yes, for 3 years now.
Nice. And how did you guys get to the St. Pete Icebergs and going through that draft? Did you guys go to the combine and go through that whole process?
I did go to the combine, and I spoke to our team captain, Carlos, on the combine as well, and Bella.
It was definitely helpful doing these local like minor league tournaments.
Yep.
Because we were able to, play, and I did well in some of those.
Yep.
My first time ever playing one, I won the Duper 22.
Awesome.
And it was an awesome experience. I just loved the team aspect. So after I got into that, I heard about this, and I was like, I have to try it.
Awesome. Bella, let me ask you. We do something that's called the speed up. So are you ready for the speed up?
I'm ready for the speed up.
All right, Max, start thinking. What's your favorite food?
Pizza.
No?
Avocado.
What's your favorite movie?
The Hunger Games.
What's your
Series.
favorite car?
Ooh,
What's your favorite color?
Porsche Lilac.
What's your favorite animal?
Alpaca.
All right, Max, your turn. Max, what's your favorite car?
Toyota Supra,
What's your favorite color?
blue.
What's your favorite food?
I'll go with pizza as well.
What's your favorite movie?
Ready Player One.
All right, and there you have it, a little bit about Max and Bella. You guys played great. You guys, I saw some defense from you, Bella, today that I was like, what? Who's this? That was amazing. Would you agree, Max?
She was playing really good today.
Right?
Yep.
So Look, you guys are going to do great. Keep at it, right? I'm sure you guys practice all the time because playing at the high level that you both play is awesome. We love watching you. So, again,
Thank you very much.
thank you for being on the Base to Pickle show. And remember, follow us on Base to Pickle on YouTube and Instagram.
Awesome.
Perfect.
Thank you. Thank you
All
so
right,
much for
guys.
having us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Uncle Muggs here alongside Raul de Castro, and we're at Pictona in beautiful Holly Hills, Florida.
That's right. We've got the men playing right now for the Jacksonville Suns and the Lakeland Palms. Who are the players?
Well, we're following the All-Florida State League here at Pictona. And for the Lakeland Palms, we have our friend Mario Figueiredo and his partner, Drew Holder.
Awesome. Well, let's go into the action and see what they've got going on the court.
Okay, for Jacksonville, it's going to be Federico Nani and Zach Parks, and they're in the near court wearing the orange and green shirts, and they're serving to Lakeland in the far court. And that's Mario Figueiredo taking it out of the air on a volley.
Yeah, Mario is our local boy from Miami, Florida. In your neck of the woods, Uncle Muggs.
Right down the street, I see Mario all the time at our local court.
Yeah, and he's the head pro at one of the facilities there, right?
That's correct. Natalie Schull is the organizer and the director of Lifetime, which is a gym, and they have 3 indoor pickleball courts, of which Mario is the head pro of.
All right. Now we've got Nani serving. Score 19-13.
Third shot drive by Nani.
That was a nice return from Parks there.
Not a lot of room in a 20-foot wide pickleball court to make a passing shot, but Nani found enough room to get it past Holder.
I made it.
That was a nice deep return by Figueiredo.
Yeah. Ooh, not bring it back over.
So the previously undefeated Lakeland Palms have lost 2 in a row here to Jacksonville, and it just shows you the parity of this entire league and how evenly matched the teams are.
Yeah, you can have a bad day, you can have a great day. It's pickleball. It really, it's hard to tell what the day's going to be like until you start playing. You have great abilities, and all these players have great ability to play the game of pickleball. So you just got to come out and play hard and see where the game takes you.
And as time goes on, these players are going to grow accustomed to playing with each other. They're going to have some synergy between them, and the matches are just going to get better because they're just going to get more and more used to playing with each other.
That's right. We're already seeing that. These players are getting used to one another, like you said, and they're more patient at the kitchen because they know that they've got to be patient because they've gotten to know each other. Like, this guy's good, this girl's good. I've got to, pick my battles carefully.
It's just like a relationship, Raul. You got to trust your partner. You got to let them play, and they got to let you play.
That's right. And that's what we heard from Brooke, earlier from the Miami Blaze. She said, I trust my partner. And, I'm going to say that's the word of the day, trust.
Trust. I trust that you're going to be a good partner on the Base to Pickle show, and I trust that our viewership is going to subscribe and follow us on YouTube and on Instagram.
Yeah, we're having a great time. Thanks for joining us on the Base to Pickle show.
All right, we'll be right back with more action from Pictona in the All-Florida Pro League. We're back on the Base to Pickle show from Pictona, watching the All-Florida State League. And right now on the center court, we have a mixed doubles match with the Jacksonville Sun going up against the Lakeland Palms. And let's jump right into the action.
Let's take a look.
So on the far court, the Jacksonville Suns have Heather Knobler. And if you recognize the name, Heather was a high-level APP player just a few years ago.
Heather Knobler. And that is her partner, Federico Nani.
So Nani and Parks in the far court playing for the Jacksonville Suns.
Heather Knobler, right? Knobler.
Heather Knobler
Okay.
and Nani, her partner Nani.
And we've got Hidalgo and Holder with the Lakeland Palms in the near court.
The near court with the green shirt, it's the Lakeland Palms captain, Drew Holder, and his mixed doubles partner is Lauren Hidalgo Smith. And I guess she forgot her uniform today, so she's wearing the white top.
Oh, she hit that hard enough and it got over the net. Just barely trickled over the net.
So in recreational play, Raul, it's an unwritten rule that if you hit the top of the net and it goes over to win the point, you should extend your hand and say, I'm sorry, because obviously you didn't mean to do that.
I don't agree with that. I think that you mean to hit the ball over the net. Whether it hits the top of the net and it goes over barely, that's different. It's part of the game. No one should be saying sorry for that. They should be like, yes, I got the point.
All right. Well, I guess I'm more of a cordial player than you, and I like to extend, my graces to the opponents when I make a shot that I wasn't intending or practicing it.
Well, you meant to hit that shot is how I feel it. It just hit the net and trickled over. A little bit of luck on your side at that point, Uncle Muggs.
All right. I guess we agree to disagree on that point, but that's the great mix of this show. You have different opinions from different commentators.
When that flew out.
Okay, that was Heather Knobler. Heather played at the APP Tour a couple years ago, and she's right now playing on the All Florida Pro League.
All right, we've got a score of 5-7. Lakeland Palms 5, Jacksonville Suns 7. And remember, everyone, it is a rally scoring system. Every point, no matter who scores a point.
Now, Raul, since it is rally scoring, do you think the players maybe hold back a little bit, or maybe they're a little bit conservative in the way that they're playing, knowing that every point counts?
I don't think so. I think that they go at it. I think it's the reverse, because they know that every point matters. So because every point matters, they're playing hard the whole time. Now, they do have more time because the game goes to 21 versus 11. So maybe they might take a break a point or two. But I think they're going hard because they want to get every point they can.
Okay, again, you're watching the Base to Pickle show. We're in a beautiful, beautiful place called Pictona. It's in Holly Hills, just outside of Daytona Beach. They have 49 courts. There's 12 courts under roof. And we're sitting at the stadium court that seats 1,200 fans to watch pickleball. That's unbelievable.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. And you know what? There's going to be more courts like this around the country because there's more and more people playing every day. Did you know that this is the fastest sport in the world? Not in the U.S., in the world.
I believe it's one of the only sports where you can have a youngster, let's say a teenager, playing against a senior citizens, and they can have fun and be competitive.
Yeah, and just because, you've got the younger player a little more agile, don't think that they're just going to take the game. No, usually, and many a times that I've seen, the older or seasoned, as I like to call it, the seasoned players, they know how to place the ball. So they've got the youngster running around the court.
All right, so the players have taken a break. Each team is allowed a 1-minute timeout, and they also get some time between games. So we're going to do the same right here on Base to Pickle, and we'll be right back with more pickleball coverage right here from Pictona on the Base to Pickle show.
Hello, everyone. I'm here with Jessica Cortez and Macy Bondersmith. Welcome to the Base to Pickle show, guys. You guys are sweaty, and you guys went hard on the court. That was awesome. Tell us about that match.
Oh, thanks. It was full adrenaline, honestly. We came from a tough first team. We decided on the singles. So we came with like full-on adrenaline, just going for it. And thankfully it transferred on to the next one.
Okay. Now between you, Jessica, and Macy, what would you say, Macy, is your strategy with Jessica as a partner?
Jessica hits amazing drives, so a lot of our strategy is to make sure she's able to be aggressive. So I try to set her up as much as possible and stay solid on my side until we can finish the point.
Awesome. Well, it looked like the plan worked because you guys, took that game.
Yeah, definitely worked. So hopefully we can keep at it.
Yeah.
Okay. And you guys, you are from what area in Florida? Because, this is the All Florida Pro League. Where are you guys from?
I live in Tampa, Florida.
Okay.
I live in St. Petersburg.
Awesome. So do you guys meet up because you're St. Pete and Tampa, or do you guys just practice separately? How do you work?
Yeah, trying to meet up more. Our full team is pretty local, so trying to get in manatees practice, and I'll get a couple sessions together in between the tournaments.
Okay. So the Sarasota Manatees, Jessica, and again, Macy with us here. Guys, we're about to play a game that we decided we're doing on Base to Pickle. It's called the Speed Up. So you know how you speed up the game?
Yep.
We speed up the game here too. First question, what's your favorite food?
Asian food.
What's your favorite car? What's your favorite color?
Pink.
What's your favorite movie?
Pride and Prejudice.
Pride and
I
Prejudice.
don't have one. I can't think of one. Sorry.
Okay, that's why
quick.
you're in the hot seat. That's what's called the speed up. And last but not least, what's your favorite song? Okay. Yeah.
And for me, it's a little more reggaeton, like Karol G.
All right, Carol G.
Like, yeah. There's a song named like Que Bonita la Vida, which is like Life is Beautiful, and I love that song.
Awesome. All right, so guys, thank you for playing the speed up game with us. It was great to get to know you and sharing what some of your favorite things are. And you guys rocked today. I know that, you know, there was a little happening in that last game where you got hit here, but you survived that, and we're smiling and having a great time. So that's right. That's right. It was all worth it.
Yeah.
So, on behalf of my co-host, Uncle Muggs, I'm Raul de Castro. Thank you for being on the Base to Pickle show.
Thank you.
Raul.
All right, thank you.
Cheer 'em on.
Welcome back to the Base to Pickle show. We're at Pictona in Holly Hills following the All-Florida State League. It's Uncle Muggs alongside Raul de Castro, and we're courtside.
Yeah, we've got the Manatee from Sarasota against who?
The Lakeland Palms, one of my favorite teams.
Yeah, they've done a great job. And you know what? The Sarasota Manatees, Jessica Cortez and Macy Vandersmith, we had them on the show earlier, and now the men are playing. So let's go to the action with the men and take a look at how they're doing and their action.
Okay, in the far court for the Lakeland Palms, it's Drew Holder and Mario Figueiredo. In the near court for the Sarasota Manatees, it's Chris Crouch and John Cangelosi. So this is what high-level pickleball looks like, folks. All right, so Drew Holder will serve now to Chris Crouch. Figueiredo hits one into the net for the Palms. Another competitive game here on center court. 18-17 in favor of the Sarasota Manatees. Crouch and Cangelosi.
Yeah, I love the action between these two teams.
Great shot up the middle there by Figueiredo. Figueiredo and Holder and the Lakeland team went undefeated last month in Punta Gorda. We saw them at Pickleplex, Raul. How do they look today?
Yeah, I mean, you know, these teams, they play so well. They're looking great. I know they went back to the drawing board after stop one and went hard at their drills and their practices because they're looking really, really good.
All these teams are so evenly matched. It's hard to pick a favorite. In week one can go undefeated, and then, you know, just how pickleball is.
That's right. I mean, it's a thing of let's feel it out. You know, how are the teams coming out today? How are they feeling? How are they playing as a team? Because, you know, in this team format, you've got two male, two female, they're playing together. Then they got to switch partners and play with the female partner. And then the female partners play with the female partners. And then they play singles. So you've got a mix of, you know, challenges as a player and as a team.
Well, David Tabb and his crew here at the All-Florida State League has done an impressive job putting these teams together and everything that comes along with it. The logos, the uniforms, the referees. We saw Mike out here earlier, one of our referee friends.
That's right. And remember, in addition to just, you know, what's happening here in the All-Florida Pro League, there's also the minor league pickleball happening. And there's a lot of action all throughout the campus here at the Pictona at Holly Hill facility.
Yeah, this site is certainly not missing courts. There's 49 courts at Pictona. 12 of them are under roof. And where we are, it's the 1,200-seat center court where we're watching action between the Lakeland Palms and the Sarasota Manatees.
Yeah, we just saw the Sarasota Manatees male win their second set. So the women's doubles and the men's doubles have now won both sets. There's two more sets to play. Let's see what happens here between the mixed teams.
Well, there's a perfect example of the parity in this league. Last week, it was Lakeland going undefeated, and right now they're down 0-2 to the Manatees.
That's right. Last month is exactly like that. And like we were talking about, you just never know how each team is going to come out because they go back to the drawing board to get better, and it depends how you feel on the day as well.
All right, we're going to come right back after this brief message to Pictona. You're watching the Base to Pickle show. Welcome back to the Base to Pickle Show, where we're in beautiful Pictona at Holly Hills. And I'm with Chris Crouch. Chris is not only a participant in this league, he's also one of the organizers. So, Chris, thanks for being on the Base to Pickle Show.
Thanks for having me.
All right, tell us a little bit about your role and how this whole Florida State League came to be.
Yeah, well, we've been running tournaments for 8 months now. David Tabb a little bit longer, probably closer to a year and a half. He brought us on about 8 months ago. And Martin, one of the co-owners, and myself play a lot of pro qualifiers. We're traveling to a lot of the PPAs, APPs, and we really wanted something local that could be like high-level training for us because there's so many good players all over Florida. So we wanted to create something where we could bring all those high-level players together, get them training against each other, make it a fun competition, win some money. But our main goal is to really get all these players to kind of the next level. So get them into the PPA.
I know you guys do a lot for charity. It's on your sleeve on some of the uniforms. Tell us about the charity work that's involved with the Florida State League.
Yeah. All of our tournaments have a charity of choice. We've done work for Sebastian Strong at the Miami Open, who does funding for kids' cancer research. We've done Father's Heart Ministry, who does work for child trafficking in South and Central America. All of our tournaments have a charity of choice. We like to donate a lot of the money from our registration and our sponsors to a charity at each one of the events.
All right, so we were just talking about the team concept and how all the teams are sticking around and cheering on their teammates. And not only that, we're seeing a lot of parity in the level of competition. For example, last week, the Lakeland Palms went undefeated at Punta Gorda at Pickleplex. And today they've dropped a couple to your team, the Sarasota Manatees. And we saw your match with John Cangelosi. And can you tell us about your partnership and how much you practice and everything that goes into, being a teammate?
Yeah, no. John lives close to me. He's in Bradenton. I'm in St. Pete, so we're able to play a lot together. We've been looking for tournaments to play together, and then we ended up getting drafted on the same team for the All Florida Pro League. So it worked out perfectly. We're great friends. Play a lot together, and it's awesome on the court with him. He's super calm, keeps me focused there. And then Macy also lives in St. Pete. Get to play with her a lot. That's one of our females. And then Jess Cortez is up in Wesley Chapel. So all of us are super local. We get to practice at least once a week, sometimes more. So.
All right, again, I'm with Chris Crouch. He belongs to the Sarasota Manatees. He's also a fixture here at the All Florida State League. Now, Chris, we want our viewers to get to know you a little bit better, so we have something called the Speed Up Round.
Okay.
Where I'm going to ask you a few questions and you answer as quickly as you can.
All right.
Are you ready?
Sure.
What's your favorite food?
Pad Thai.
What's your favorite car?
Tesla.
What's your favorite movie?
The Dark Knight.
And what's your favorite group, your musical group?
Say Portugal the Man.
All right, you're taking the speed out of the speed round. Last question. Are you a dog guy or a cat guy?
Dog.
All right, dog guy. Chris Crouch, a great sport. He's with the All Florida Pro League, and we're at Pictona, and you're watching the Base to Pickle Show. Thanks, Chris.
Thank you.
We're back on the Base to Pickle Show, and we're in Pictona in Holly Hills.
Yeah, we've got a lot of action behind us. We have the minor league pickleball presentations for a few of the winners. We just had the Sarasota Manatees and the Lakeland Palms go at it, and they just finished their matches.
We're watching the South Florida Pro League, and it's their second stop of 6. And today we're at Pictona, right outside of Daytona Beach.
Yeah, this was a tough day for Lakeland, it seemed like, because they went 21, 21, 21 against the Manatees. The Manatees won those 3 games. And, there was no back and forth. They dominated. But you know what? Lakeland Palms, they came back on the 4th game and also the 5th game when they went singles.
No doubt there were some highly contested matches, even competition throughout this entire event. And one consistent thing, Raul, everybody here at Pictona has been so hospitable with us. They've been so nice. We've had a lot of interviews. We had a lot of interaction with the fans and with the players.
Yeah.
And I would love to come back here and do another event.
There's no doubt about it. And you know what I loved about today also? We got into the kitchen.
That we did. They have a restaurant here that's called The Kitchen at Pictona, and it's the pride of Rainer and Julie Martins.
That's right.
They are the directors here of Pictona, and they've been rolling out the red carpet for us.
Yeah, this has been a great place to visit. And, I said it this morning, and it's 5, almost 6 p.m. it feels like we're in the AC under this cover.
It's amazing, the facility. They have 49 outdoor courts as well as 12 covered courts, and this stadium court seats 1,200 people.
Yeah, that's right. Plenty of room to roam around, have a good time, sit and watch pickleball. Really good pickleball.
So we're about to wrap things up here in the Base to Pickle show at Pictona. I want to thank everyone for viewing, all the viewers. I want to thank all the messages that we've received. A lot of love from the people out there. Remember to follow us on Base to Pickle on YouTube.
As well on Spotify, Apple, and Amazon Music. We've got our podcast on those as well. And YouTube also has a podcast now where you can listen on YouTube.
Well, there you go. There's no excuse now not to tune in to the Base to Pickle show if you want to hear us or watch the video or watch our video library at any time at your convenience. Go on YouTube and you can see the history of the Base to Pickle show.
Thank you for being with us on the Base to Pickle show at Pictona, Holly Hill. We're going to close it out and we're going to see you soon.
So on behalf of my host, Raul de Castro, I'm Uncle Muggs saying so long from Holly Hills at Pictona.
And what do we say?
Pickleball is fun. Let's play.